But obviously, I watch Manchester United. This is for sure. This is a club. I still have a teammate, my old teammate there. So I like to watch the games. Manchester United is still one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Paul Pogba, a legendary Man U player. So this Paul Pogba has been missing in action because of banning, because of doping. The ban was for 4 years. So that's why he's been out of action. So Paul Pogba has been in an interview with the media station of recent, and he was asked about the status quo of the Man U club in terms of position and performance. And this is what he has to say. Let's listen, viewers.
During this period, have you ever missed Manchester United? Do you ever think back to those days? Do you still watch their games?
You know, truly talking, I had so many problems. I didn't have time to think about about Manchester United or anything. I was thinking just to get rid of all my problems and play, you know. But obviously, I watch Manchester United. This is for sure. This is a club. I still have a teammate, my old teammate there. So I like to watch the games. Manchester United is still one of the biggest clubs in the world. This is the truth. And yeah, but no, nothing. I wasn't thinking about most stuff.
What do you think about what's happening at United at the moment when you watch them?
What I'm thinking about
some of their
United
fans
at the moment right now.
The fans are suffering.
They do this. They do suffer. What do they want? What do they want?
They want to get back to what United were like when you first arrived at Old Trafford.
And what do they expect?
They expect, at the moment.
What do they expect?
They don't expect very much.
The question is right in front of you. You're asking me. I'm never gonna go and destroy the club that I played with. Okay, this is not me. I respect all the players that they are there. I think they are doing their best, and I think there is talented players. I think there's a lot of media on Manchester United, you know, and I just think they need time, truly talking, and you need to talk about the club on top, and let the time that United needs to get back. Like the example, I would say Arsenal. Arsenal had a long time to get back to the top, and right now they are, let's say, dominating the league with Man City and Liverpool, you know.
So when you talk of Premier League, all of us know the position of Man U, and we can see that it hasn't started on the certainty or uncertainty of the performance of the club. Paul Pogba has said this on the same issue.
It's a big club. It's Manchester United. I believe that they will come back at the top one day. And reality is not to... Well, right now they're not at the top, so reality is not today. I will tell you what I think. I think you're in the biggest club, in one of the biggest clubs in the world, the biggest club in England, with a lot of fans. I think the biggest fan in England for sure. And they want they need to say something, I guess. They want the players, and you know, when somebody speak, it can be Jadon. Jadon is a talented player, and all the players that you talked about are talented. And you try to point, for years in the media have been trying to point off on players, right? Which one player, two players, but you win as a team. I never hear, let's say Man City that win, you only point at one player. Yeah, there is one big player, you can name Kevin De Bruyne, you can name Rodri, you can name Haaland, but they always play as a team and you win as a team. And when they don't play well, they don't play well. The team doesn't play well. It's not that only those players weren't playing well and the rest were playing well. Because you change the perception of the thing. If Manchester United win, it will be totally different. When you win, you're always good. You get good with it. When you lose, you're going to get criticism. It's like that in the big clubs. Manchester United is a big club.
Can I ask you one more question about Manchester United? Just Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yes.
Obviously somebody you know well.
Yes.
It's just been in the news that Manchester United decided that he's not going to be a paid club ambassador anymore, and he's not going to be going into the dressing room. And some former United players like Rio Ferdinand, I think, and Eric Cantona especially, have come out to criticise that decision.
Okay.
Were you surprised to hear that he was going to not be a paid club ambassador?
What does that mean?
But at the moment, he's paid and he goes to games and he's got privileges at the games, which I think he's still going to get.
Yeah. But would it change what he done for the club? I don't think he will change what he done. The only thing that I hear is that he won't get paid anymore. And Sir Alex Ferguson will always be Sir Alex Ferguson. He's still in their history. He will be in their history forever. Right. So the only thing I hear is the money. Right now. But it's Sir Alex Ferguson. It's a legend. And he will always be a legend of Manchester United.
Can I just ask you something I read? I wanted to see if you agreed with this. It's something that Jesse Lingard wrote on the weekend in an English newspaper, The Times. He said, another of my boys is Paul Pogba. We connected from day one when he arrived in United's academy, age 16. I love the kid. So many people want to judge him, but I always think, geez, you just don't know him as a person. If you actually sat down and spoke to Paul, you'd find he's one of the humblest individuals you'll ever meet. And football, he loves it to death. He has so much dedication, his own personal trainers, physios, chefs. But I just think that, as with me, a certain section of the public forms an impression from social media. When we've seen dancing or having fun, all we're doing is expressing ourselves and trying to connect with our followers. We're happy-go-lucky, good energy, good vibes. We live in the moment. What's wrong with that? Do you think that sums you up?
No, it's always good. Jesse is a really close friend of mine, Like he said, it's the truth. We always connect and we always have this good energy. And when that time at United we were like this and we were winning, it was never a problem, obviously. Like I say, we're in a big club. And I want to clarify something about because I've been hearing stuff that Wayne Rooney once said, we lost a game and me and Jesse were dancing in the changing room. You need always other opinions, a witness on this, okay? So if somebody can confirm what Wayne Rooney said when we were in the changing room, I will accept it. But if there is not, that's mean it's not true. And when Jesse Lingard tell you, did Jesse Lingard confirm that? Never, I never confirmed that, because I'm a very bad loser, and I respect what I do, I respect the club. After a game that I lose, me coming to the dressing room, putting music, and Wayne Rooney, the legend of the club, sitting there and not saying nothing to us? Does he match? You think he match? Nobody in the club will come and say nothing to us dancing after we lose a game.
What do you think that whole issue was about then? These videos and the dancing?
Because it's the social media. I mean, you don't know me. Outside the camera, I can be here, you give me a ball, I will be playing. I am myself. People love to see that, yes. People love to see that. Kids love to see that, yes. They love to see that. And some other people, they don't like to see those things. But what does it change? I mean, you dance at home or in the changing room, we enjoy life. Tomorrow it can finish, right? And we are a very positive person. We have a lot of pressure with the media, with our performance, with the coaches, with our family. When we have this time, we playing football, we are getting paid a lot of money. I would say it, this is the truth, a lot of money, because people love football. Thank you to them, thank you to the fans that we get paid. They criticize us, but thanks to them, because they're watching us and we get paid from them, because it's not us, it's them that help us to have this amount of money, and this is the truth. So thank you to them, and we are trying our best. We're doing what we love, and we want to enjoy. You don't want to be depressed for 5 days because you lost a game. No, this is not Paul Pogba. This is not Jesse Lingard. After a day, you come, you respect, you're angry, Then you go home, you can dance or whatever. But then the next day we come, let's go, let's move on, guys. Next game, you have to get ready. Yes, this is me. But the day after, like for the dancing or whatever, you will see me with, you see the hairstyle? For the people that, this is me, this is Paul.
What was that? And what was that obsession people had with your
like
hair?
David Beckham changed his hair, right? But this is him, right?
What did you think when people were talking about your hair so much?
I think they loved it. Honestly talking, they loved it, and they just needed to say something about my hairstyle. Anecdote, the story of Man City. I had the blue. You know, I was in national team, and I came back and I kept my hair. I had blue hair, criticized, banged 2 goals. Hey, everybody's happy, you know. But that's the thing. But they needed to say something about the hairstyle, the dancing. But let's focus on the football. I've always been like that, and I cannot change. I'm sorry. So you have to get used to see me happy, a happy man, and a happy man. Not after I lose, that I'm angry for a moment. Then you have to move on. This is life.
Pogba's ban, which has been for 4 years, has been reduced to 12 months. In an interview, Pogba was asked whether that was right in terms of how people are viewing it, in terms of maybe he deserved 4 years. Pogba responded that people need to understand and they get the other side of the story. They shouldn't just judge from one source of information. Let's listen more from him.
You know, at the CAS hearing, you asked for your ban to be reduced to 12 months.
Yes.
And does that mean that you accept some responsibility for what happened?
Yes, for sure. For sure. That means that I take responsibility of, yes, I've took the supplement and I didn't triple check. Let's say it like that. I didn't triple check, even if it came from a professional. But if I have to be punished, let's say it like that, I'm fine with it. Okay, but it should never be 4 years. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, okay, I will be punished, and they give me 4 years, and I will accept to get 12 months. You know.
Do you think people should have sympathy for you? People should look in your situation and think, he's made a mistake, let's not be too hard on him. Or, because some people will say, you broke the rules, it's your responsibility what you put in your body, and if it's a 4-year ban, it should be a 4-year ban.
I mean, I think people should get the truth, and what the task, the result, what they say, the document, it says everything in there. And I guess, and I believe, that if I had less years that Nado gave me, I would probably get less than 18 months.
And why did you take the supplement? Was it because you were injured, or you were trying to regain your fitness, or you trusted somebody you shouldn't have trusted?
You know, I would tell you the whole story, but I think the easier way is I will get you the document. And you can see it from yourself. You explain everything. That's the only thing that I would say. You get the document with all the response that of your question.
And it was because you were injured and you wanted to come back fit. Was it to do with your fitness?
No, at all.
No?
At all. It's I mean, it's like me to tell you. You have all the answer, and it was just the general stuff. So it has nothing to do with the injury. He had nothing to do with the injury, and he had nothing to do with the performance. This is for sure, and you would see you can see it in the document.
It was to do with vitamins. Was it just?
It's supplements, exactly supplements like you would take, Probably you would take it, you go to the pharmacy and you get a supplement. But in my case, which was totally different because it was given by a professional for just having a supplement, not to help, just for the normal health. but it was a mistake there that you could see on the document again. And I think it's better because me telling you the story from my part and the task telling you exactly what happened, because the task reduced it because they know that it was the truth and the explanation was right. So I think this is even better for you to see than me telling you, because I will tell you my opinion, and it's better for you to see exactly what the task, why the task reduced it, because they saw the truth and they said, oh, of course, he doesn't deserve that.
You've obviously got so many fans all over the world. You're such a high-profile footballer. Can you just reassure them 100% that you have never taken any performance-enhancing drugs? And when we see you playing football on the pitch, that is you. That is 100% the truth. There's nothing else going on.
I mean, when you will see me, you know me, people know me. So even when then all the thing happened, they were like, no, for sure, we know Paul, he will never take that. If he did, it was not, he didn't know. I wasn't on purpose. And this is totally the truth. And I'm an honest person. I would say it. At the end, I would say it. Yes, I did because I felt like I need it, but that's not the case, and this is not me. I am not a cheater. I'm someone that loves my sport. I love the game, and I would never, ever, I don't like to cheat. I like to win fairly, and people know that, and you see it. I mean, you see me, I'm a bad loser, but I'm not a cheater. That's for sure.
What about the experience? What was it like for you from the moment that you found out that you had failed the test?
It was a shocking moment, definitely, because I really didn't know what caused that. I was like, what is going on? Why? What did I do wrong? And I start having the movie back, I start thinking, oh, what did I eat something? Did I put the cream or something? I was thinking, I was in the shadow. After obviously everything that happened in the past, I'm like, man, this is a lot. This is too much, Why? I start talking to God and asking for help, because right now it's the only one that would help me. Nobody else.
Was there anybody there to help you apart from your family? Were people in football, for instance, reaching out to you, offering you some support?
So yeah, mentally, definitely. I had messages, friends, obviously the family, obviously my wife, because I spent a lot of times with my wife that I wasn't used to it, and my kids. So let's say that was a good part of that, of being a real dad at home and being close to my kids, seeing them grow, every day. And I really enjoyed it, and he helped me also to get through it day by day, spending time with my family and my kids. That helped me to stood up, for sure. But it was a tough moment. Sometimes, some days, I was really down and thinking of what really happened, and say, why all that, I wish, sometimes you wish that it didn't happen. But he helped me also to grow as a man, and to learn also the lesson of life, about trusting, let's say, and I see life differently.
Was there a point during this whole period where you thought your career was finished, that you wouldn't play football again?
Yes. Yeah, it came to my mind. And as soon as it came to my mind, I took it and I threw it away. That's for sure. I didn't want to think about that. I said, no, we're going to go and push it. And my wife was like, sitting me down, and you're going to get through this, and you're going to go and play again, So, because I was like, yeah, if it happens, what we're going to do? I might stop, maybe, I have to put this option also there. She sat me down and said, hey, you're going to play. You're going to play again. You're gonna get through this, okay? And that also helped me and pushed me, truly talking. So family was big part of my mental strength, for sure. And obviously the faith in God that kept this positive mind that I always have, and life goes on. You're still a dad, you're still a husband, you're still a son to my mother, and you have to be around them, and you have to share good time with them, good energy. You don't want bad energy there. So yeah, I took the negative part away from my family and my surrounding to be also a normal person,
What's going to happen with you next? Where would you like to play? Because it looks like you won't be playing for Juventus.
Where would I like to play? On the pitch. I would just love to be on the pitch.
Which pitch in which country?
And any pitch. First, it's for sure Juventus. I don't want to start training with teammates. It's tough to be alone. Doing pass for yourself on the wall. So, but try to adapt. But my main focus right now is to get back training, to get fit, and to be and be on the pitch and do what I love.
Do you think we could see you back in the Premier League?
First of all, like I said, I'm at Juventus. I'm still on contract. This is where I am. I will see with them what they're thinking, what's their vision. My vision is to come back, train, and show that I'm a football player, and I'm a new Paul Pogba, but Paul Pogba with the same qualities, and I'm still there. I'm still ready. That's all I'm thinking of.
And what kind of player would be coming back? What kind of shape are you in? How long would it take you to get match fit again?
That will come. We will see with the training. Obviously, it's always tough, after a long time to train by yourself, and then join. You don't want to kill yourself, obviously, but I have to be ready, and I trained for that, and I kept training for this moment to be ready. So I'm not in a big gap with the other guys, but knowing that the other guys been playing and training for a long period, so I will obviously take time, and I know that, I realize it, but I always motivate myself, and I want to be ready and play, man.
What level you think you can return at? Because I know there's been lots of talk that maybe you'll be playing in Saudi Arabia, or maybe you'll be playing in the United States. Do you think those options are for later in your career?
What do you mean level?
I mean, do you think you could still be playing, for a top side in the Premier League, for instance? Could you play for Manchester United now?
Yeah, I hope so. This is the truth is I hope so, but you have to.
You would really go back to Manchester United?
No, you're twisting the question now. You're twisting the question. You can. I tell you, I'm wiser. I've changed. You can't trick me anymore. No, I'm meaning the level that I want to be is obviously. I don't want to lose the level that I'm at, and I want to. If I can surpass it, that would be for sure. This is what I want. But my level, I don't want my level to change. Still the same player, with a different hunger. I'm more motivated. I'm more hungry, and I will for sure appreciate more the game than before, because the game being taken away from me, and I realized how important it is for me, and I kind of tasted what is life after the career, kind of. So it would definitely be another Paul Pogba, but same, even more determination and motivation to be on the pitch and play until the end of my career.
And you think you'll be back playing for France as well?
That's what I hope. That's what I hope. Of course, it's in my mind for sure, but I have to be ready for that. There's players there that deserve to play, deserve to be in national team, and I have to win my place also in the national team again,
and you're ready to fight.
Of course, I'm ready to fight. You know, you have to. It's the competition.